Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're zooming in on two little words that cause, well, quite a bit of confusion sometimes. May and might.
That's right. They seem so similar, don't they? Almost interchangeable.
Exactly. But there are some subtle differences that can really matter for clear communication in English.
Absolutely. And that's our mission today, to unpack these nuances, make it really clear when and why you choose one over the other.
Okay, let's jump right in. The big question first. Future possibilities. When we're talking about something that might happen or may happen, see, I just did it. What's the actual difference there?
Yeah, it's easy to slip up. It really boils down to probability. Think of it as a sort of scale.
A scale.
Okay. Generally, may signals that something is a bit more likely, a stronger possibility. Might, on the other hand, suggests it's a bit less likely, or perhaps you're just more uncertain about it.
Okay, that helps. So if I say, I'm going shopping this weekend, and I may buy a new hat.
Right. That suggests the hat is a pretty real possibility. You've probably thought about it, maybe even seen one you like.
Got it. But if I said, I might go to the movies, I'm not really sure yet.
That signals more uncertainty. It's definitely less firm, maybe just an idea floating around. Could happen, could not. It's more up in the air.
Right. Less probable.
Exactly. Though it's worth saying, in casual chat about the future like this, people often do use them interchangeably. The context usually makes the meaning clear enough.
Okay, so context matters. Good to know.
Now, where it gets perhaps a bit more distinct is when we talk about the past.
Speculating about things that already happened.
Precisely. For past possibilities, we almost always use might have plus the past participle. You know, that ed or n form of the verb.
So not just might, it's the whole phrase might have.
Correct. For example, imagine your colleague Sheila seems really happy.
Okay.
You could say, why is Sheila so cheerful? She might have gotten that promotion she was hoping for.
I see. You're speculating about a past reason for her current happiness. Might have gotten... Makes sense.
Exactly. May have gotten is possible too, but might have is much more common for that kind of past speculation.
Okay, let's switch gears slightly. Asking for permission. I know may is the textbook way, right? May I borrow your pen?
It is the grammatically traditional way, yes. But
yeah, it sounds really formal, like almost stiff. May I open the window? I feel like I'd get funny looks.
You probably would in most everyday situations. It's quite formal, maybe even a bit old-fashioned sounding to many native speakers.
So what do people usually say?
Much more common would be, can I open the window? Or maybe, could I open the window? Sounds much more natural, more relaxed.
Right. Okay. So may for permission is technically correct, but maybe not always the best choice socially.
Exactly. Now, here's a really crucial distinction, perhaps the most important one, adding not.
May not versus might not. Okay. I have a feeling this is where it gets tricky.
It is, but it's also very clear-cut once you see it. May not specifically means permission is not granted. It means something is prohibited, forbidding.
Okay. Like a rule.
Precisely. Think of a sign in an exam room. Students may not use mobile phones.
Right. That means it's absolutely forbidden. No phones allowed. It's not a maybe.
No maybe about it. It's a prohibition. Now, contrast that with might not.
Okay.
Might not simply means maybe not. It's about possibility, or rather, the possibility of something not happening. Uncertainty again.
So if I say, I might not go to the party tonight, I'm feeling tired.
And that just means maybe you'll go, maybe you won't. You're undecided or leaning towards not going. But it's about possibility, not because someone banned you from the party.
That's a huge difference. One is a rule, the other is just uncertainty about the future. Wow.
It really is. May not is about prohibition. Might not is about possibility.
Okay, so wrapping this up. Understanding this difference, even though it seems small, is actually pretty important for, communicating clearly in English, right? Especially if English isn't your first language.
Definitely. It helps you express exactly what you mean to the level of certainty, whether something's allowed or not. It avoids misunderstandings.
It's about precision.
It is. And more than just rules, recognizing these patterns helps you, the listener, build that deeper intuition for the language. You start to understand the subtle messages people convey.
So pay attention to whether someone says may or may not versus might not. It tells you something.
It really does. It gives you insight into their perspective, their certainty, or the rules of a situation.
Well, that's our deep dive into the world of may and might. We really hope this clarification helps you navigate English a bit more confidently.
And maybe think about this. How often do these small word choices shape how you perceive a situation or what someone else means? It's kind of fascinating when you start noticing it.
Absolutely. If you found this useful, please do subscribe, click that like button, and ring the notification bell. It really helps us keep creating content like this for you.